A client contacted me and wanted some secondary glazing added to this sash window. So the company we used was Magneglaze. This is how you measure up. You have to take notice of the staff bead and measure 2 centimeters extra all around the edges. The perimeter of the staff beading is then cleaned with meth to ensure good adhesion. I used some books and some cardboard and a bit of wood to ensure that the Magneglaze, which is there, was in the right position when I lifted it into place. Now the glazing has some very strong adhesive on the back, and it basically works like sticky back plastic. You peel off the back of it and then it's really securely held in position. You have to make sure everything's totally lined up before you remove the backing. Then once everything is securely held in place, you can go on to the final stage, which is to remove the protective backing. This kind of is the last step of the process, and then you can see the finished results. The windows are 4mm thick and they are made of acrylic, and they are very strong and secure once they're held in place, and they're going to stop all the drafts and any hot air from escaping and cold air coming in throughout the winter. So moving on to the Magneglaze that was fitted upstairs, this is the old Victorian sash window, and you can see that the staff beading here is flush at the bottom, but as I get to the top of the window there's a gap that is going to prove problematic with the Magneglaze, because the gap is more than 7mm and the frame won't fit over the top of it. A simple solution was to buy some pine strips of wood that were 20mm thick, the same width as the Magneglaze frame, and build a frame around the outside edge of the staff beading. This padded out the area and allowed the frame to sit over the top nicely. So here I am, I'm gluing on the pine strips, and once these were all glued into place, I then added a few panel pins just to help secure things, then used some filler just to make sure that all the edges were sealed and no condensation would get through to the Magneglaze. With the frame all then in position, it's the same technique as before for installation. Because the frame is held in place with magnets, the good thing is you can remove this in the summer if you want to be able to open your windows and get some fresh air in, and you can always pop them back on again the next winter, ready to keep the place nice and warm, cozy and draft free.